sometimes less is more. Democrats should just sit back, sip some tea as they watch MAGA implode. You know, a mentor of mine once said, don't snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. And sometimes people frequently want to hear their own voice, or they want to be heard or be loud. And they think that something has to be done, when in reality, sometimes just let it play out. Sometimes doing nothing is better than something. In fact, most of the time, doing nothing and letting people make mistakes and trip over themselves is the better solution. Sun Tzu said, don't do anything while your enemy is making a mistake. Just watch as that happens. So here's what's going on. We've reported about this a lot here on the Midas Touch Network, this MAGA civil war taking place over H-1B visas. You've got the MAGA tech bros versus the far right-wing OG original MAGAs, who are like, we don't want any immigrants at all. That's what you promised us, Donald. We don't want to expand H-1B visa programs. And then you've got the tech bro MAGAs led by Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy, who are saying we need talented engineers from India. And they're going a step further and saying for our tech jobs, this is what like Elon and Vivek are saying basically, American culture is so mediocre. Americans normalize mediocrity, and just white Americans are not smart enough to have these engineering jobs. That's why we need talent from India. They're better than the white Americans and the MAGA Americans. I mean, just take a look at what they're saying. They're basically saying that. And Elon Musk, again, this is a little bit triggering. I'm just trying to tell you what he was saying. He was calling the Trump supporters, the MAGA, the right-wing MAGA, he was calling them retarded. He used that word. I'm sorry I had to say it, but that's what he was saying. He called them subtards and retards over and over and over again. And he would repost things that call, Trump's kind of core base that. So let them trip over themselves, okay? Let it happen. Here are the reactions from Democrats right now. Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, she goes, I won't have enough tea to sip nor popcorn to eat over the next 4 years. I've done countless interviews explaining that we need immigrants and that they contribute to our economy. Businesses blow us up about needing workers. And what do you know? MAGA got played and is mad at who? The same two guys that they were just yelling was looking out for them last week when the government was on the verge of a shutdown. Elon and Vivek. Please post the best threads of the drama between Vivek, Elon, and Mad MAGA. So Elon Musk is now suspending all of these Trump accounts on X, formerly Twitter, like Laura Loomer's been suspended. This right-wing conservative account has been suspended. The right-wing conservative MAGA follower groups, they've all been suspended. Suspension after suspension after suspension. What I like too, though, about Democrats is they're simply, responding to some of the stuff that Elon's saying and saying, that sounds like a Democratic position in some ways, not some of the stuff that Elon's saying. But when it comes to Elon saying something like this, Elon wrote the following. Now, I want you to think about when I read this to you, this is the type of stuff that during the campaign that Trump and MAGA and Fox and OAN and Newsmax would go, whoa, that's woke. That's so woke. That's horrible. That's DEI and woke, man. I don't know why I did that voice, but Elon goes, anyone of any race, creed, or nationality who came to America and worked like hell to contribute to this country will forever have my respect. America is the land of freedom and opportunity. Fight with every fiber of your being to keep it that way, to which Democratic Congressmember Eric Swalwell says, I agree. Agreed. Laura Loomer, who was suspended by Elon Musk, who's representative of the right. They're against H-1B visas and any immigration, and they were more aligned with the type of rhetoric you heard from Trump during the campaign. Laura Loomer says this: "What's also sickening is the silence over the extreme disrespect toward the MAGA base that worked so hard to get Trump elected. I guess since we don't have billions of dollars, we don't really matter anymore to Donald Trump. I hope at Team Trump addresses this digital class warfare against MAGA." In other words, the tech bros have taken over and the MAGA base is pissed. And I did another video on this. While all of this is going on, Trump ran away and he's playing golf and just not even acknowledging that all of these things are happening. Here's